All right. So how you doing? Um, this is just a one-on-one conversation. Just wanted to chat, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Hopefully, you guys having a good Friday. Hopefully, you enjoy your weekend. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about just like all these distractions that's going on still. Just like with like the World Cup. We just recently had the NBA Finals. There's still things going on, distracting us from the files. So I feel like, and then them taking away the voting, the rights to like vote, everything that's going on. You got these data centers taking water, so like there's a lot going on, man. And it's just crazy to see that people who probably have like celebrity status or have voices, I feel like a lot of them, more of them need to speak out. Even if you are on these platforms, like you got to speak out, man, because they're using things for try to get us to forget, but we can't forget. We got to continue to keep trying to figure out how to still be together. And this race thing is pretty crazy too. How a lot of things are still being shown negatively. You know what I mean? Like everything that we're seeing right now still has to do with race. Still has to do with like man, people losing their lives. And I feel like we can't be divided. And I've done a lot of segments right now just on history because a lot of laws are trying to be changed and things are trying to be erased. So I just want to tell it properly. But I did use June, obviously, just to talk about um this history of like my heritage. But it goes for all history. Like this is like gotten to a point where they're really trying to change the system for real. Like how we are as people. So we just need to figure out what we really got to do, man. And yeah, it's scary. And we've been through a lot of transitions. And I feel like people are just starting to wake up. They're starting to understand that, like, this ain't right, no matter what color you are. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not right. Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about right now. Just don't forget that those files are still out there. And everything that's in the play right now is just for us to kind of forget and move on, but people still got to be held accountable no matter what. But yeah, if you have a platform, you stream, you do YouTube, TikTok, whatever, hopefully you're at least taking the time to speak on something. But that's what I wanted to do. Um, I'm not really a politic type of person, and I try to at least do research and watch things and understand from my point of view. But I don't know everything in the world when it comes to stuff like that. But oh, my light went out. I guess it's my light might be done, but I don't know everything in the world at the end of the day. But I still do my best to at least educate people and make sure they know what's going on. Yeah. Excuse me, my light went out, but we're gonna just keep it rolling. I had a light on here, but I guess I gotta charge it. Yeah, but even with like the food that's going on, like they're starting to put chemicals and stuff that don't got seeds. So just be careful when you're going to the grocery store and you're shopping, and make sure you pay attention to ingredients, man, because it's really important. But I feel like the generation I'm in right now, especially like people that are in their 20s, maybe 30s, we're starting to understand like going to the farmer market is good. Like we're starting to understand that like actual natural organic things are the best. But I was watching this video. I was watching videos on Instagram earlier, and I seen some people even in Texas how they have like the basically have their own produce to where they get it straight from the farmer, and it's not moving around from different distributions to where they're cleaning it or putting shit in it. But yeah, y'all be careful also with just like the food, man, because at the end of the day, like everything that you consume, like it all starts in your gut. and it messes with your energy, your mind, everything. And people are getting sick, man. And when you do your best to at least try to cook food, and you're taking time to try to put the right things in your body, like natural herbs, drinking water, eating healthy, you're putting the right natural supplements in your body to try to help you fight every type of toxin, because every day you're consuming so much in your body every time you are exposed to everything, man, in the world. And and there's all sorts of shit around us that's just bad, that we breathe in. So I think it's always good to make it your job to really take this serious, man, because like it really is a spiritual warfare, man. Like it's gotten to a point to where they're really messing with the food, the technology, the phone, and everything. But you know, I just feel like it's important to be smart, be wise, make sure you're taking time to look into all this stuff, man, because um, it like this depends on everybody, our generation, the generation after us. You know what I mean? So it's always important to just stay woke. But yeah, man. But natural herbs are always good to try to detox the body from inside. Just like if you know about a vehicle, man, people can sit there and name parts of the car and know how to fix the engine and stuff. You got to do the same thing with your body, and it's very important. But yeah, man. And then this media thing is very tricky too, because we're in a time right now where we don't know what's true, and distractions are real, man, and they can give you false truths. So a lot of things are in the play right now, but make sure you're getting right with God, and you know you're keeping your faith strong through these crazy times, man. Because no, at the end of the day, none of us know when the end is near, but a lot of people are talking about how right now in Revelations, how everything is just crazy and there's not a lot of good left. But make sure that you're always keeping your faith and you're not scared. But man, if we really can find a point to come together as people, man, we can really figure out how to destroy this shit. And that's the only thing, man. Like, there's just so much happening all at once that I feel like people just don't know what to do. And you know what's funny? I actually deleted this post. I deleted it, but I saw how, like, New York, when they won, right? I'm in Texas, so Spurs lost. I was born in California. I know sports is all rigged, man. None of that shit is the same no more. So it's always cool to watch, but I feel like it's just not the same. But when I saw New York win and they were catching that bus on fire and stuff like that, it's just like that's what we all have to do basically at this point to get past everything the fuck that's going on, bro. Like if they can get 2 million people out there to do that over a basketball game, like why can't we do that for this government, for this system? And it's crazy to say because violence should never be the answer, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's what America's been based off, is just crime since the beginning of time. Like all the movies we watch that people get inspired by, like Scarface, Blow, like all of this shit, these are real stories being inspired by people, but everything was just based off of fucking criminal bullshit. So, you know what I mean? But man, if New York can do that over a basketball game, like that's how you know we can be able to do that for protesting, man. But I do try to at least use my platform to educate if it's about health or about history. I'm just trying to be able to maybe help somebody learn something that they didn't know, because I've been getting on the internet a lot lately and just looking up all these stories about just things in history that I feel like they should have taught us in school, man. And it's very important. But right now, bro, just don't forget about all the shit that's still out there that they're trying to look past, and how everything's very, it's like controlled, man. Even with these billionaires, bro, like everything's controlled, man. And it's just deeper than just politics, man. But you know what I mean? And I feel like just be careful, man. You know, keep God, believe, make sure you're still praying. And yeah, we all got normal lives at the end of the day. Like, we still got 9 to 5 jobs, and but when is it gonna give, When is it gonna fucking give? And even with this World Cup, look how many people around the world for that World Cup, but they need to be aware about everything that goes on, because everything's a perception, bro. But we gotta start making stuff get good again, man. Too many people come out saying the truth and they just be getting off, man. And that's how you know something's weird up with that too. Just like with all the scientists we lost, all these scientists that we lost going into this year, because there's just so much truth out there. And it's fucking crazy, man. And I'm just one guy. I can't save the world, but all I can do is pass on the information that I'm given, or the information that I see. I'm just gonna pass it on. Yeah, man. But this Matrix thing, people talk about the Matrix. That's just basically just being stuck in this corrupted ass system that we call America, or even anywhere in the world, man. Because it's deeper than just here too. We got people over there in Afghanistan dealing with all they're dealing with too, man. Taking away females' rights to where they can barely even breathe at this point. So just make sure that you educate yourself and you know your laws, and you just pay attention, protect yourself, and understand that us as people, man, like we are very powerful, and they just want us to stay scared. But we gotta all come together no matter what we look like, man. That's the only way to get through all this bullshit. But my light went out on me when I was trying to record this shit, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it right here. Um, if this video gets a lot of comments and likes, I will definitely try to probably do like a little podcast segment at least. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. Be safe out there. God bless.